If you have chronic low back pain, do these core exercises every day to stop the pain, to stabilize the spine, prevent any micro slippages of vertebrae that cause flare-ups of that back pain. Start off with cat-cows, do 10 repetitions. And all you're doing is you want to loosen up the joints, just heat it up a little bit. And all these exercises you're going to do within your own tolerance. If they flare up any of the back pain, you stop. You always check with your healthcare provider to make sure this is correct for you. After you've done 10, now you're going to emphasize this angry cat. You're going to brace abdominals. You're just going to hold that for a 10 count and relax. And you go right back into it. Brace abdominals in that angry cat. Bring your chin to your chest and relax. And do that again. Brace that. And relax. And one more. Brace abdominals. Emphasizing that flexion. And relax. Next exercise, bird dog. You're going to brace abdominals. Keep a neutral spine. Extend the heel straight back and have the toe pointed towards the head. Don't want to hyperextend that. You want to keep it nice and flat on that low back. Extend out, make a fist. And you want to hold this for a 10 count. And relax and pull it in. And repeat. And pull it in. And repeat. You want to do 5 to 10 repetitions each side. The biggest problem with the bird dog is that you don't hold it quite long enough. You want to get that good isometric contraction. And then as you're trying to condition the postural muscles and anti-rotational muscles, that will help stabilize that spine. 5, then you want to switch sides. Heel out, toe pointing towards the head, make a fist, extend out. Brace abdominals. You hold for about 10 count. And pull it in. Make sure the torso doesn't move. You want to keep nice and steady as you're moving your arm and your leg. And perform 5 repetitions. Whatever it is, tolerance. Sometimes you're going to break form before that and just stop and rest, and you can continue on after that. Next one is going to be the lateral plank. You're going to brace abdominals. Go ahead and reach up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And if this is too difficult, you can bring your knees, bent knees, and hike up from the hip here. And just hold it for that 10 count. And relax. Hold it for the 10 count. Then you're going to reverse it over. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. What we're trying to do is create a little more muscular endurance, because it's the postural muscles need that muscular endurance to help stabilize the spine. Because it's when you start getting fatigued is when it starts breaking down and you get the spinal slippage. It starts irritating the nerve and it flares up your back. You get the back spasms. And if you're doing this every day, you're going to develop a lot of muscular endurance that will prevent that back pain and get you out of pain. This exercise is going to be abdominal curl-ups. If you have like a spondylolisthesis or a spinal stenosis, you want to do this without any type of arch in your low back. But for all other people, you want to roll up a small little towel. So it's about as thick as, a little more than your palm thickness. You place it underneath your back, right about the belly button level. And then you brace the abdominals, because what we're trying to do is keep a neutral lumbar curve as you're training these abdominals to stabilize. So with the lumbar stenosis And the spondylolisthesis, we have to use a little more flexion initially, because if you get too much extension with those type of conditions, it could irritate it. So initially for lumbar spinal stenosis and spondylolisthesis, don't use the little rolled up towel, but all other ones do it. Brace abdominals, stiffen up as if someone's punching you in the stomach. You curl up, make a fist, reach towards your feet, hold this for a 10 count, and then relax and repeat. Now, the biggest drawback to this is a lot of people, they're going to start feeling this tightness and soreness in the neck to where their neck will actually give out before their abdominals do, because so many people are very weak in their neck. If that happens, take a little more break in between your repetitions to come back up. But you want to brace abdominals, reach, feel a good brace in these abdominal muscles. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Last exercise is going to be the glute bridge. You're going to brace abdominals, bridge up. You're going to push off your heels. So you want to lift your toes up. You're digging in and pressing up. You don't want to hyperextend. You want a neutral spine still, especially with those people who have lumbar spinal stenosis and spondylolisthesis. Come on up. You're contracting the glutes, and you perform 10 to 20 repetitions. Really important that we do these every single day, because if you have any type of job where you have to drive for long periods of time and you're sitting, or if you're sitting in front of the computer for 8 hours a day, it's important to fire up, get the glutes going and abdominal muscles, because they have a tendency to turn off as you sit for long periods of time. And when they turn off, spine is basically unprotected. So perform these exercises every day. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes at most, depending on how many repetitions that you do. You want to learn a great spinal conditioning program for the whole spine and body. It takes about 12 to 14 minutes. Check out this video here. And if you're new to my channel, if you want more home-based spinal exercise programs, go ahead and subscribe here. We really appreciate serving you. Keep spreading the word, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.